And now it's time for more of Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's talk hookup. This portion of the show is sponsored in part by Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup. Rancho Leonero, where your wildest Baja dreams come true. Maui Jim Sunglasses, the choice of the best captains. Shimano Rods and Reels, fish with the best. Shimano. And by Yamaha Outboards, official motor sponsor of Let's Talk Hookup. Here we go. Another great hour of Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's Talk Hookup. Here's Pete Gray and rock cod Rick Maxa.
Welcome back. Hour number 2. Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. Pete Gray here. Rock cod Rick Maxa is here, too. We have a great show. John Coniff from the Islander, literally fresh off the Islander this morning, and talking fishing here, talking tuna and yellowtail and all kinds of good stuff.
Having a great time talking fishing and talking fun. If you want to join us, get in on the good times this morning. There's 2 ways you can be a part of Let's Talk Hookup. First is with our local line. That's 858 area code 457-1090. Again, 858-457-1090. Or call us toll-free. The toll-free number is 877-792-1090. One more time, 877-792-1090. Not only are we taking phone calls, having fun, talking about the Islander, talking about this great bluefin fishing that's going on right now, we are also giving away such a killer prize. In honor of Father's Day, we're giving away a great one, a brand new pair of Olakai sandals. It's the Makai Lace.
Not a sandal, it's a shoe.
Yeah, well, there you go. There you go. It's the Makai Lace, a great shoe for the boat, courtesy of Olakai Premium Footwear. So a very, very cool opportunity for somebody to win those great Olakai shoes. And I mean, what more can you say about it? Like we said at the beginning of the show, extremely comfortable, great from the boat, very high-end, very nice pair of shoes from Olakai.
Yeah, indeed. I wear them on my boat all the time. They have a waterproof bottom. They have a nice mesh top, and really, really great pair of shoes from Olakai. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yeah, and I want to take a real quick sec, say Happy Father's Day to my dad, too, which super stoked and got super lucky with one of the best in the game, and he and I are really pumped up going to Sitka right after the show for a Father's Day tradition, and I can't wait. So Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Yeah, indeed. The Father's Day special up at Kingfisher wouldn't be the same without your dad, for sure. Hey, let's go ahead and jump into the phones. 877-792-1090, open right now.
All right. How about Mo from Vista? You're up next on Let's Talk Hookup. What's up, Mo?
Yeah, good morning, guys. Happy Father's Day. I got a question about the green light in Mexico. Are you allowed to use a green light without, not catching squid? I'm just saying bringing maybe the bait up to your boat with the green light.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the green light at Customs. Red light, green light.
It's funny because I thought you were talking about a green flash at sunset. So
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know what you were talking
about. How about for a squid light then?
A squid light, yeah.
A green squid light. But you're not going to catch squid. You're just going to bring the bait.
Well, you're not allowed to catch squid in Mexico.
Right.
It's a mollusk. But for bringing bait up, I don't know of any regulations. Do you, John?
No, I'm putting a light in one. I don't think they have a law against that.
Yeah.
There's always some funky laws that, when you look at the Mexican fishing game, there's always like one or two, like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Why would that be a thing? So, but as far as I know, I don't. I mean, I'll try and look it up, while we're on the show here. But as far as I know, there's no issue with it.
Yeah. I mean, the question is, if you're using it to catch mackerel, I mean, it's legal to catch mackerel in Mexico,
sure,
right? As long as you use no more than 4 hooks.
I think you're good.
You're good, yeah.
But, again, probably I'll tell you one thing, a very quick phone call to Kona Pesca would completely call it. People are very easy to deal with, and they're nice, and they're in San Diego, and, you could just look up, Kona Pesca, which is kind of like the Mexican fisheries office, and just for confirmation's sake, it wouldn't be a horrible call to make.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks, Mo. Appreciate that.
Okay, thanks.
Hearing Mo's voice just reminds me, upcoming next, our next San Diego County Ford dealer remote is Saturday, July 11th at Mossy Ford in Pacific Beach. That's your next chance to qualify for the 2 big grand prizes, the Shimano Casting Contest or the random draw that gives you the opportunity to win a Hobie Mirage Drive kayak from Fast Lane Kayaks in Mission Bay, along with a trip to Cedros kayak fishing on Cedros Island. Grand prize number 2, a 4-night fishing package for 2 at Rancho Leonero in Baja's East Cape, including round-trip tickets, San Diego, Orange County, or Los Angeles to Los Cabos on Alaska Airlines. Hey, be sure to click that Alaska Air banner on the front page of the Let's Talk Hookup website, letstalkhookup.com. Also win a trip on the Blackjack out of Dana Landing and so much more. A lot of prizes to give away. Come and join us Saturday, July 11th at Mossy Ford, just off the 5 freeway in Pacific Beach. Going to be a lot of fun.
All right, let's jump right back into the phones. They're packed up. Only line open right now, 877-792-1090. We're going to talk to Dan, who's called us from San Diego this morning. Good morning, Dan. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hey, good morning, guys. I was wondering if it's possible to come down and check out the Islander.
Sure. Yeah.
And what would be a good day and time?
We are going to be at the dock until Thursday. We go back out on a trip on Thursday, but I'll be around, I think, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you want to come down this week, I'm usually there working on something. So, yeah, anytime.
Yeah, I would love to. Thanks very much.
Tour the new heads. The bathrooms are really completely redone, really nicely done. Super comfortable showers and then super comfortable staterooms and bunks, and you can kind of pick out
music now.
Great!
That's such a good idea, man. I think that's so cool.
Sound system is off the charts.
I didn't think it was going to add as much as it does. I mean, not that we're going to be fishing, driving around, playing music full speed all the time. But maybe. I mean, you turn it on where it's just kind of subtle, but I honestly watched it maintain everyone's mood. It's pretty cool,
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Put on different types of music and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. I don't know. It added to the whole thing, the ambiance. It was pretty
agree.
cool.
Yeah.
Especially when you were describing it, we kind of talked about it at the beginning of the show when you were talking about being in a cove at San Clemente Island and, everything was calm and killer and just a little bit of background noise. Like, what a cool, little thing to get to add to the overall experience.
Yeah, I walked down into the galley, and we can dim the lights in there, and there was jazz music playing. And you could hear, just the rumble of voices. It looked like a steakhouse, which
that's rad.
It was kind of cool,
Yeah, did a nice job. But yeah, come down and check the boat out. It's well worth it, and then you can pick out your favorite stateroom and book one of those trips this summer on the Islander that are available. July and August is the fishing time, right?
Yeah, July, August. I don't know if we have any open trips left in September, but yeah, July, August, September.
Yeah. There's one at the beginning of September over Labor Day weekend, that would be, and then a day and a half on September the 10th. There's a trip. So you got a couple in September. You got 5 availabilities in August, believe it or not.
Right.
Hard to believe.
Yeah, those
and
will fill up.
You have a few spots available in July, which is amazing. So just fishermanslanding.com. And go to their schedule and pick on the Islander, and that's where you can get that info.
Yep.
Yeah, very good.
Well, going back to Mo's question there, indeed one of the Mexican regulations is that it is prohibited to use artificial lighting to attract large quantities of fish.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep. Yeah, that was, like I said,
who would have thought that?
There is one, and that's what made me think. There's one, like, some of them are just a little bit on the funky side, that you wouldn't have think would be a thing, and that's one of them. It's illegal to practice sport fishing within 250 meters from swimmers is another one. If people are enjoying swimming, you can't be sport fishing within 250 meters. It's just like there's just some funky rules on the regulation page. But anyways, unfortunately, artificial lighting is one of them. So
what if he's only trying to attract a small amount?
Hey, that's what I was thinking too. I'm not trying to attract anything. I'm just trying to really light my boat up very well.
Learn that in Spanish.
Exactly.
And then you just lighten the boat up, and then all of a sudden, hey, there's a bunch of fish. Let's catch them.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Qualifies a large quantity of fish anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, large by what comparison? Like, it's going to catch a little mackerel here.
I would bet Captain Dave Hansen, your saltwater guide, would have an opinion on that. Let's find out. He's got our fishdope.com report. Good morning, Captain Dave.
You know what? I'm listening to this, and I'm going, I can't believe this actually came up. I was at Hippolito 2 years ago trying to make bait to yellowtail fish, and we got boarded by the Mexican Navy, and they told us that exact same thing.
Really?
They made us turn off our light. We had our squid light out, try to catch mackerel, and they came on the boat, and they made us turn off the light, and they said we could fish for bait as long as we didn't light up the water.
Really? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
and I was like, I've been doing this for 40 years. We've done it on every sport boat I've ever worked on. But okay, turned off the light.
Turn off light, make the bait.
Try to make bait with no light. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, but what if you were just lighting up the water just for color's sake?
I'll be honest.
And then you just happen to be catching bait.
Yeah, I don't know. But when they're standing on your boat,
that idea, huh?
When they're standing on your boat with those guns with the one bullet in it, like Barney 5, you're just gonna do what they say.
Yeah, I get you. So what's going on out there, Dave?
Well, hey guys, thanks a lot for yesterday. That was incredible.
That was fun.
Thank you very, very much. But hey, some of the guys took my game plan seriously yesterday and went over to San Clemente Island, and they did fairly well on the yellowtail there on the front side of the island. Very, very good fishing over there right now. The calico bass are in the spawning mode at both Catalina, San Clemente Island, and along the coast. I guess that water temperature got to the right degree, and everybody's catching lots of really nice calicos all up and down the coast and over at the islands. And the yellowtail are biting at Clemente. The yellowtail are biting at Catalina. Yellowtail are biting at Coronados. Just in time for the yellowtail shootout. You guys got to get registered. You got to fish that thing next week. It's going to be so fun with all the yellowtail that are biting all over the place. And then that bluefin decided yesterday that it wanted to bite the yummy flyer. So if you were lucky enough to be there late in the afternoon yesterday, some of my skiff buddies did fairly well in that rough weather on the yummy flyer there. So that fish is down there anywhere from outside the Coronados on up to Clemente, all the way along that ridge there, all across the 43 and up to Clemente. There's just not really one center spot. There's just the scattered big fish all up and down that ridge. So I can't really tell you exactly where to go, but I can tell you that you got to go. It's kind of important to be there when they decide to bite. So we're going to be out there Thursday, so we'll get more of a idea what's going on. So my report next Sunday will be phenomenal. I'll have you exactly dialed into that bluefin and where exactly it's at.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I like the sounds of that big fish, Dave.
Yeah.
It's so much fun, and it's cool that in a short window of time getting to kind of watch all this kick off. And man, I think we're in store for another really good year of those big ones.
Well, okay, I can guarantee you they're going to start biting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because you and Pete will be long gone from here.
That's right, buddy.
I've gotten a lot of phone calls that you are not the only one that thinks that same thing, let me tell you.
Indeed. Of course, fishdope.com will have all the information. Dave supplies all that information to fishdope.com on a daily basis. Fishdope.com. Use the code HOOKUPNOW, lowercase, no space, HOOKUPNOW. Save $20 off a new membership to fishdope.com. You got to have it. It's got all the information you need. And Captain Dave, how do we find you?
Well, another thing I forgot to mention, happy Father's Day to everybody, guys. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
Kelly and I are just getting ready to go spend Father's Day with my dad. Go check him out, see how he's doing today. We're going to have a nice brunch. And if you guys want to get a hold of me, look at my website, yoursaltwaterguide.com. We're doing some phenomenal things over there. If you're not a member, you need to jump in there and become a member. It's going to change what you catch, I promise. But you can also call me at 949-374-0786. We'll get you out on that big Hatteras and go catch some of those giant bluefin. Pete, Rick, you guys have a phenomenal time in Alaska, and I'll talk to you next Sunday.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that very much.
All right, well, that's going to wrap up our fishdope.com report, sponsored by Fisherman's Processing in San Diego. Fisherman's Processing is San Diego's finest, and that's why they're known as the Fish Pros, because once you try them, you're hooked. They'll fillet and vacuum pack your fish to your specs, as well as offer you the best in smoked fish, jerky, and their famous tuna burgers. Don't forget, too, check out Fish Pros The Market with their famous smoked wahoo, tunas, tuna burgers, and more. And I saw on their social media, Fish Pros The Market is now introducing fresh-caught, table-ready fish. So just like they do with their smoked fish and their jerky, this is purchased from local fishermen, local sources that they knew. Then they treat it the same way they would treat their table-ready fillets, all vacuum-packed and killer. And, so if you wanted to go buy some fresh yellowtail or whatever the case may be, they're now offering fresh fish at the Fish Pros The Market. And they did a really cool little presentation on their Instagram. And it's a cool follow. They do all kinds of little recipes and stuff. So I would check out Fish Pros The Market on their social media as well. For more information, just go by and check them out at their Liberty Station location. Stop by and try it. You will be hooked.
Bob in Huntington Beach, you're next up. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, sir. How are you guys doing?
What's up, Bob?
Hey, Happy Father's Day. I got a question for John. I wanted to know about his shark fishing trips, where they go, and how many sharks do they see?
Good question.
Shark diving trips, not shark fishing trips. But we go to Guadalupe Island down in Mexico. It's a 5-day trip. We've been doing it for 14 years, and I have yet to run a trip there and not see a shark.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. Last year was our best year. We see a lot. It's not uncommon to have, 6 to 8 sharks swimming circles around the cages.
These are great white sharks.
Yeah, like 7 to 16 footers.
Yeah.
God, I think we saw one breach at least on every trip last year, a couple right next to the boat. So
you ever see them eating sea lions?
Yeah, I've seen that twice.
Oh, you gotta love that.
Yeah, I saw him eat a dead one, and we saw him eat a live one.
Nice.
I think it was the first predation captured on film there.
Really? And you're going to be on Shark Week.
We have a show called Great White Abyss. Not we, I shouldn't say we, but actually my dive master wrote and produced it. I don't think I'm supposed to talk about the details, but we were down there last year for 10 days doing a production, and it was amazing.
That's so cool.
We did some things and saw some things that no one has ever done down there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
What does a 16-foot great white shark look like when it's swimming by the cage or by the boat? I mean, I can't even fathom.
Big, like really big. And it's the girth that's more stunning than the length. I think it's pretty surreal. It's cool to see them from the boat, and a lot of people have at that island fishing there. But when you get in the water and you don't need to be certified to do it either, so anybody can hop in the water and do it, and you see it, literally 3 feet away from you. It's pretty wild. It's the best place in the world to do it. Yeah, closer.
Yeah,
sometimes
I mean, I've done
feet.
it, and I tell you, it's got to be a bucket list trip for anybody that
do that,
wants to see
That's
something
cool.
spectacular. The trips are available; they're open. They're online. You have them.
They
on the
are.
website.
If you go to islander-charters.com, that whole site is dedicated to shark diving. We have a big promotion coming up in conjunction with Discovery and Southwest Airlines, and I imagine that we'll be sold out with a waiting list here soon, but we do have some spots still available.
Yeah, with that big promotion on Shark Week. If you want to go do this on the Islander, and who knows how long it's going to last.
Sure.
The Mexican government could change their minds and decide they don't want to let people do it anymore.
The one unique thing about that is we have it's a really well-regulated industry.
Yes.
We're down there. I'm down there for meetings all the time. We take observers on almost every trip, and we've got...
And you operate out of Ensenada.
We do. Just like the fishing trips you have to clear down there, but we just keep the boat there. It saves everyone time and money. But they're really promoting it as a model for ecotourism around the world. So
that's cool.
I would venture to guess it's going to be around for a long time. It's
Good.
really becoming like a professional deal, with all the boats that are doing it.
Sure, and it's limited access.
It's limited access. The permits are gone. I mean, we've been doing it since before the permit existed.
Yeah, before there was a permit.
Yeah, we're real fortunate to have the first permit, and I'd like to say we're going to be doing it for years and years.
Yeah, for sure. So check that out on the islander-charters.com and book one of those trips. They're not cheap, but I'll tell you what,
it's a lifetime experience, though.
Lifetime.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, for sure.
It is.
Hey, thanks a lot for the call this morning, Captain Al. What's going on?
Good morning, gentlemen. How are we doing today?
Great. How's that new boat?
It's beautiful. I'm sitting in the bay in it right now on a little bay charter.
Nice.
That's a lot of boats to be catching a spotty out of, Alan.
I've got a few halibut and some sand bass and some spotties and just plucking away here. Yeah, it's all good. And, the thing, since I put it in service, it's a fishy boat. We've been catching, the yellows at the islands. And Friday I went out bluefin fishing for the first time on this thing, and we got 4.
Nice.
We got a 199, a 189, a 80, and a 55.
Woo. On the Yummy?
The 199 and the 180 was both on the Yummy and right in the middle of the day. Was about 15 minutes apart. And the 2 smaller ones, one was on a popper on a foam pit, and the other was on surface iron.
Unbelievable. What a day.
It was unbelievable. We had to leave, I had to get in. We had that big one laying on the deck, and we ran out of ice, so we had to come in. But they're out there, and it was an epic day, There's nothing like sticking them big ones,
Well, that's awesome, and what a cool opportunity to go skip the yummy fly around, and I mean that's hurricane bank fish, to have a day with 2 laying on the deck that are 180 and basically 200 pounds. What an awesome trip, Al! Congratulations.
So you're running charters on your new. It's a 36-foot Riviera, right?
Correct. Yeah, it's all decked out. It's got everything known to man, including the parental searchlight sonar. And actually, that helped me on them yummy fish. I seen them on there and kind of put it up, and they bit it. But so I'm doing anything from I'm going to start doing more like 3/4 day to a day and a half trips on it. I want to get this thing out there and around those fish more. But we're doing everything on it. Half day, 3/4, full day, overnight, and day and a half trips. So the big bluefin are out there, and there's a whole bunch of them.
You're still doing your bay trips then too, right?
Correct. Yeah, I got 3 boats. So I got Jeremy Wright running my Chris Craft now, and Art DeFever's running the skipjack. He stays in the bay with the skipjack full time, and then Jeremy runs around outside too and in the bay, and then I'm running the Riviera. So yeah, we got all 3 of them right next to each other at Marina Cortez, and they're all permitted up and running. We've been really busy, so
good for you, Al.
That's great, Al.
Thing,
Somebody wants to come fishing with you. How do we do it?
Call me directly at 619-800-FISH 3474, or go to my website CaptainClowers.com, and I got an auto booking calendar on there, and click on there, and that'll save your spot immediately. Or you can call me for more details before you book.
All right. Thanks, Al. Nice to hear from you. Way to go on the big ones.
Great.
Okay, guys.
That's a heck of a day, right?
I'll say.
Are you kidding me?
That's awesome.
Wow. All right. You want to get through? Talk to the captain right here, Captain John Coniff from the Islander, and win a pair of Olokai shoes, a great pair of Olokai shoes to celebrate Father's Day. 877-792-1090 or 858-457-1090, open right now.
All right, let's talk to Lou. He's calling us from Fullerton this morning. What's up, Lou? Welcome to the show.
Hey, happy Father's Day to everybody, and nice gloomy Sunday. Love it.
Yeah.
Good morning, Lou.
Hey, question. There's a lot of controversy about when you hook Max. Do you go underneath the mouth and then to the top of the head, or do you take them horizontally from nostril to nostril?
How do you like to hook a mackerel, John?
I hook them horizontally, nostril to nostril, personally, when I'm fishing with them.
Okay, so that takes care of an argument. How about the sardines?
Sardines, if I do hook them in the nose, I hook them horizontally through the nostril. If I'm fly lining a sardine, 9 times out of 10, I belly hook it or butt hook it, just behind the 2 fins on the bottom. That's the 2 ways I hook a sardine, and there's different advantages, I think, to each one. That belly hook, in my opinion, it makes the bait swim better. And it's also when especially if you're fishing bluefin upswell and it's a long soak where you've got a lot of line out. The advantage of that is when you put it in gear and start winding, the bait comes off and you wind in a bare hook, which keeps you out of a ton of tangles and spectra nightmares. But if they're biting, you can hook them through the nose and they don't rip off like they do when you're casting them when they're hooked on the underside. So, there's different advantages. That nose hook, you get a lot of bites sometimes on the wind in, too, which is something to consider. But
if a guy's going fishing right now, day and a half or 2.5 day on the Islander, and you're fishing that bluefin, do you have a preference on a circle hook versus a J hook?
For that bluefin, in my opinion, circle hook all the way. Especially when it's that long soak and you've got a bunch of line out and you get a bite. And you swing on it, but by the time that swing gets translated to the end of the pool, there's nothing left. Yeah, you're kind of just swinging in the wind. So that circle hook allows you to put it in gear, and the fish is gonna hook itself. So especially with a big hard mouth like those fish have, and they've got sharp teeth. Bluefin do. They're notorious for chewing you off, especially those big ones. Those fish are hard enough to hook in the first place, so when you actually hook it, you'd give anything to have it all hooked on the right gear and the hook in the right place. So if we're fishing albacore or yellowfin tuna and they're on the corner biting, it's a lot easier to put a bait real quick on a J hook and throw it out, and I don't think it's as critical. But with that bluefin, for me personally, I'd go with a circle hook.
That's
every
good
time.
call. Same reply for the sinker rig like we were talking about earlier? A circle hook?
Yeah, same reply. Yeah, a lot of times you get that bite on a sinker rig and you get that head shake and you put it in gear, and it's not like you're swinging and setting the hook. The fish is going to set the hook on its own, and circle hook's the way to go.
I think that's a good call.
All right. Thanks a lot for the phone call this morning.
Hey, when we come back, we got more Let's Talk Hookup coming your way, including more of your opportunities to talk to John and win those great Olakais. 858-457-1090. Open right now. More Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090.
Here to tell you about our friends Jim and Mary and their incredible crew at Poway Valley Collision. I hear it all the time. Hey, I took my car to Poway Valley Collision, and you were right. Mentioned you guys, and they gave us the VIP treatment, fixed our car, and even gave us a special price. Believe me when I say Poway Valley Collision is worth the drive from anywhere in the Southland. We know you may not need them now, but when accidents happen, it pays to go to Poway Valley Collision. And I'm not fooling. Our listeners can save hundreds of dollars on your car or truck repair. They work with most insurance companies, including Auto Club, MetLife, and Wawanesa, and more. All you do is call Jim, Mary, or any of their team members, and they do all the rest. No hassles, just top-notch work and VIP treatment. I had my car repaired at Poway Valley Collision, and the job was perfect. So get your vehicle fixed right at Poway Valley Collision, 14211 Garden Road in Poway. Check PowayValleyCollision.com.
When you put on a pair of Maui Jim sunglasses, the world begins to look different. Colors are more vivid. Contrast is clearer. Details are crisper. Wherever your vision leads you, beauty follows. With polarized lenses that eliminate glare and enhance color, Maui Jim sunglasses won't change the world. They'll change the way you see it. Color, clarity, detail. Maui Jim. For local and long-range fishing, the Islander out of Fisherman's Landing is a favorite among seasoned or novice anglers. But Islander Charters is much more than great fishing. They also do incredible Guadalupe white shark diving trips as well as a schedule of kayak mothership trips. You need to check out the Islander on their website, islander-charters.com. The Islander is San Diego's leader when it comes to 2 to 5 day fishing. Watch the website for trips and adventures available. Experience the Islander difference. Visit islander-charters.com for all the details.
Turner's Outdoorsman, Southern California's #1 shooting, hunting, and fishing tackle retailer since 1971, is right in your neighborhood. Now 19 stores and more to come throughout Southern California. No one does it better. Turner's Outdoorsman brings you the best prices and selection, plus a knowledgeable staff that will help make your day on the water or in the field more fun. Stop by your neighborhood Turner's Outdoorsman. To find a location nearest you, check the web at turners.com and sign up for special deals and more.
It's time to get excited about fishing, and Point Loma Sport Fishing has everything you'll need. They offer half-day and three-quarter-day trips daily, perfect for families and the novice or seasoned fishermen. Point Loma Sport Fishing also offers overnight to multi-day trips, targeting the best of seasonal catches. Visit their website at pointlomasportfishing.com, where you can purchase tickets online and get more information on the trips available, or call 619-223-1627.
XEPRS 1090 AM, Rosarito, Baja California.
San Diego's sports leader.
The home of ESPN Radio. The mighty 1090.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090.
All right, you want to get through? Here's your chance. Been a busy morning all morning on the phones. Adam's waiting for your call, 858-457-1090 or 877-792-1090. Open right now. You have a chance to win that great pair of Olakai shoes, the Mackay Lace. It's a great shoe for the boat. Call in, have a chance to talk to John, and win those shoes. Harold Davis from Captain Rollo's Kids at Sea. Good morning, Captain.
Hey, good morning, Pete, Rick, John. Another great show you guys got going on.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Harold.
You just came back from the Sierras, huh?
Oh, boy, the Windy City.
The Windy City.
It was, one day it was blowing hard enough it actually ripped the awnings right off of trailers.
Nice.
It was a pretty expensive day in the campground.
Nice.
But when you could get out, the fishing was really good. We had a great time with the kids, caught a lot of those Sacramento River perch. I'd never caught those before, and you can catch a dozen of them in a minute.
Great.
It's really
cool. Make the kids happy, right?
Oh, yeah. It was all about making the grandkids happy. Went horseback riding and just had a good time up there. But what I'm calling about, hey, is on Tuesday, June the 26th from 5 to 8 o'clock, we are having the Tuna Wars Captain Reception at the Valley High on Shelter Island.
Indeed.
And I just want to make sure everybody understands that we order all this food in advance, so it's really good to get your tickets in advance and not at the door. The tickets are $25. They are limited. We do have silent auctions, live auctions, raffle prizes, and I guess Pete gets to be the MC on this program.
And you're the live auctioneer.
Well, I'll be an auctioneer.
Yeah, we'll
see how that. We'll see how that all
live
goes.
You are, right? Yeah,
semi-live auctioneer.
Yeah, indeed. And it's a great group. Of course, Paul Hebert and Dave Marciano will be there from the Wicked Tuna Show. They're always so great to have along. Maui Mikey will be there. Maui Jim sunglasses. You buy $300 worth of Maui Jim sunglasses, you get. You buy $300 worth of tickets, you get a free pair of Maui Jim sunglasses.
That's so cool.
Worth up to $300. And the prizes this year,
my word.
Harold, come on, are you kidding me? That Mike sent us his list of prizes here? It's pretty amazing.
It's pretty crazy. Everything from Yamaha outboards to Honda generators to we actually get to rob Lepresti's private wine cellar a couple of times there. It's going to
cool.
be
Yeah, Cigar Threadlock, and we've got Point Loma Seafood's gift certificates and a $500 fuel voucher.
That's a good one.
I'm jumping on that for sure.
Hey, you wait till you see the ticket that John Ireland put together.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Trip to Rancho Leonero, vacation for two, worth $2,800.
For how long? For how long?
I don't know. You tell me.
5 days.
Oh,
no
five
kidding.
nights, 5 nights, 6 days.
5 nights, 6 days, and 2 days of ponga fishing?
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's going to be a heck of a deal.
Yeah, and like you said, a Yamaha outboard and all kinds of rods and reels and other stuff available. They're going to have a cool little thing. There's going to be a craps table there. $20 a roll, and you're going to be able to win some great prizes, including accurate reels and more. And the craps table, too. There's a guy that makes these cool little craps tables. You can take it home and have craps right in your
That's
front
cool.
yard there, which is cool. And then they're going to have a raffle board, right?
Yep. Going to have a raffle board. So it's going to be quite an evening.
Wait a minute. Talk about the raffle board with the VacMaster.
Well, there's all kinds of stuff on that raffle board, and right now I don't have that list in front of me.
Okay, well, I do.
Okay.
So, like Marty used to say, Harold, if you don't have the tools, don't take the job.
I got the prize list.
Yeah, okay, good. All right, so I'm just giving you a hard time. VacMaster VP210 vacuum sealer. I have the same one.
Yeah, that's like the killer, like chambered, like.
Yeah, the real deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a real,
not a
real
food saver.
Or a $500 Nordstrom gift certificate will be there. And so that'll be on the raffle board. There's CalStar rods and Shimano reels and just a bunch of stuff, right, Harold?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. It's really come together this year. This is our 4th or 5th year, depending on how you look at it, event, and it just gets better all the time.
Yeah, indeed. So how do we get tickets?
You can go online and get tickets. There was a little misunderstanding on the website before, but now it's really straightforward. You just click on the icon and you can order tickets right online. They're $25 a piece, and we much appreciate getting those in advance.
Yes, indeed. And the website is Captain Rollos with an S, CaptainRollos.org. Buy those tickets June 26th. It's a Tuesday, 5 to 8 p.m. at the beautiful Valley High. And we want to thank Tommy and his dad for hosting us there. They did a great job, and they always do. It's such a great venue there at the Valley High. So Tuesday, June 26th, 5 to 8, lots of prizes, and we want to see you there. Right, Harold?
We want to see you there.
All right. Get your auctioneer voice ready.
All right. You guys have a great time in Alaska.
All right.
And
Thanks,
appreciate it, Harold.
Appreciate the call this morning. All right. 858-457-1090. Open right now.
All right. Let's jump back into the phones and talk to Kenny calling us from Hawaiian Gardens this morning. What's up, Kenny? Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hey, morning, guys. Thanks for taking my call so quick. Hey, when you guys are on these kayak trips and you're anchored up, do you guys anchor like on structure spots where you can do a little rock fishing or yellow fishing off the mothership?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of our moves are based upon where everybody is. You know, if we've got a group in a certain place we needed to get out in front for lunch, sometimes we just have to kick the anchor over wherever. But typically we're sitting inside of 20 fathoms. And, you know, we kind of map it out spot to spot. You know, if we're fishing that front side, try not to set up somewhere generic. Try to set up somewhere where we got a shot at catching something from the boat. Or if somebody wants to paddle back and take a break, they could put a bait on and still possibly catch something. Yeah.
Last time I did it, we had a strong downhill current, and boats all went in the water, and then the mothership repositioned, half mile or a mile down current so that nobody had to battle the current going uphill. You just kind of, lazily your boats just ended up back to where the mothership was, and you had a super easy paddle back in if you wanted to grab lunch or whatever. It was super
that's
accommodating.
The whole plan. We just kind of leapfrog and make it so you never have to turn around and paddle back to the boat.
Yeah, that's what you did with us on. We had an uphill current that day, and you just kept leapfrogging the boat up the line and made it easy for guys.
Yeah, I think yesterday we covered. I forget. Like almost 7 miles.
Wow, no kidding.
The guys, from the where we started to the guys that made it furthest east.
Yeah,
almost 7 miles.
And how cool for them! They're going with the current the whole day. You're just kind of paddling along, and keeping yourself going. It's just that's awesome.
Yeah, makes it easy. And you have those Hobie Mirage Drive kayaks with that vantage seat. It's like sitting on a lawn chair all day.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, and then you need a beer, and you just get on the radio, and 2 minutes later, there's a guy with a cooler full of ice and beer and grabbing
bait.
your fish. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I dig
it. I have one more question. Far as vests go, I have my own vest and everything. Nice vest and comfortable. Expensive $high vest. Do you guys supply other vests, or are we supposed to bring our own?
Are you talking life vests?
Yeah.
Yeah, with that stuff, we don't supply anything. I do know that, the trip we were on today, the one we're doing next week, is run through that Dana Point kayak and jet ski shop up there, and they have all that stuff, so most of those shops.
Ron Lane and Fast Lane.
Exactly.
Fast Lane has all that stuff down in Mission Bay there. And
definitely.
So,
Go see those guys.
Those new Hobie designed vests for kayaks are so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that whole fishery's come a long ways from what it used to be.
Oh yeah, it's like they now have a whole catalog.
Yeah.
For that. Yeah. But anyway, thanks a lot for the phone call this morning. You might consider going with us next year. We'll be sponsoring another day and a half next June on the Islander, and I know people wait in line to get on those trips. So watch for that coming soon.
All right. Hey, next up, Rob calling from La Jolla. You're up on Let's Talk Hookup. Hi, Rob. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. My question is, he said he leaves a boat. He's got a boat that he stays around Mission Bay, and I've got some friends that they like fishing, but then some of them are a little sketchy on going to the ocean. So I wondered how much it'd cost to, get on with that bay fishing.
I think he was talking about Alan Clowers.
Al Clowers, yeah. Just check CaptainClowers.com. And he does mostly San Diego Bay.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you what, if you go down to Dana Landing in Mission Bay and you rent one of their skiffs, talk to Johnny in there in the tackle store. He'll set you up with the right stuff. You can even get bait. Take a little skiff, kick your own skiff out on Mission Bay and go catch some fish.
Those things are fun, too. The boat's super stable. It's very easy with, the instruction from Johnny or any of the guys in the tackle store there at Dana Landing. They can get you completely dialed in to go catch a bunch of spotted bay bass for the afternoon, and it's crazy affordable. You're less than $100 for a day of fishing and having a bunch of fun and split it up amongst a couple buddies. Those blue skiffs are a really good call.
Yeah, and very stable and really fun to fish on. So try that out, Rob. Thanks a lot for the phone call this morning. That does free up 877-792-1090. Open right now. Got to mention, Rick and I are on our way to Kingfisher Charters today. A great place in Alaska to fish. Another great place in Alaska to fish is Whalers Cove Lodge.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful destination. We have a trip going August 14th through the 18th. It's a 4-day trip, and it's been sold out for a year. In 2019, most of the spots are already taken, but they had an opening for 3 people just come up. Harold Davis and I are going to be hosting that trip August 14th through the 18th. You fly into Juneau, overnight in Juneau, and then you fly out to this spectacular inside passage, mostly saltwater, and you're fishing in calm waters of the inside passage for salmon and halibut and rockfish and everything else. And then you can also go take a day up the river, too, and catch silver salmon in the river. It's really, really fun. It's a great opportunity, and it's a great operation at Whalers Cove Lodge. If you want to grab one of those last spots this year, August 14th through 18th, great place to take your wife or your girlfriend or somebody that's not real seaworthy on the water. The kids would love to be there. They welcome kids out over there. 800-423-3123, WhalersCoveLodge.com. Grab one of those last 3 spots to go up there to Whalers Cove Lodge.
It's so unique because you're way inside the inland passage. You're still fishing halibut and rockcod and big lings and all the saltwater fishing. You're saltwater fishing. It is the ocean, but due to its location being up inside the inside passage, it is It's flat calm. I mean, it is flat calm always.
Yeah.
We were there last year, and there was like honestly, it was like a 1 foot wind chop. I mean, maybe a 1.5 foot wind chop. And they go, oh man, I don't know how long we're gonna give this, man. It's getting pretty choppy today. I'm like, this isn't San Diego Bay is choppier than this. Yeah, it's crazy. Like if somebody is ever affected by motion sickness and things like that, but you really
want to fish Alaska.
It's perfect, and the lodge is so comfortable. It's very like frontierish, knotty pine, like furniture and rocking chair in front of the lodge. It's just
but super comfortable.
It is fantastic.
And this spot happens to be they have a whole cabin. You get your own cabin. And your own boat.
That's so cool. Yeah, it's a great spot. I highly recommend it. And Pete nailed it. If you were thinking about taking a significant other, wife or girlfriend or family, like it is the most ideal place for doing that.
Yeah.
Very comfortable.
So rare opportunity to jump on a trip this year at Whalers Cove Lodge because they sell out all. This is prime time at Whalers Cove, August 14th through the 18th. Come join us, WhalersCoveLodge.com. Check it out.
All right. Well, the phones are getting packed up again. If you want to get your shot, still plenty of time. 858-457-1090 or 877-792-1090. Let's talk to Don calling us from Temecula. Hi, Don. Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning. How's it going?
What's up, Don?
Hey, so I got my brother coming down from up in the Sacramento area and all his kids and stuff, and they want to go out and do some rock cod fishing. He was asking me like, where should we go? What rods should you bring? And so I just wanted to get a little info from you.
When are they coming down, Don?
September.
In the best reasons possible, it's going to be a little bit tougher to find a trip to go specifically rock cod fishing, only because that is such prime time for our season. Yeah, that you often will find guys wanting to do other things. So if he specifically was really after rock cod fishing, you would probably need to go the route of chartering a smaller boat, like a 4-pack or 6-pack style boat to go do that. But better than that, man, just hop on one of the great local boats, do a full day trip on the San Diego or the Liberty or something like that, and go catch yellowtails and tunas and things like that. Or better yet, if they got the time, jump on a multi-day trip and go fishing on the Islander.
Yeah, for sure. So that's the thing. That's the rock cod fishing you can kind of do year round, except in Mexican waters, of course, but not in U.S. waters. But that's certainly you would have a better time going yellowtail and tuna fishing, right, John? In September.
I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot for the phone call this morning. Hey, John, I want to ask you about your schedule before time runs out here. Mm-hmm. I see that there's spots available, day-and-a-half limited load trips, starting on Friday, July 6th. That's after 4th of July there. Mm-hmm. And are the meals included on those trips?
Yeah, meals are included.
So $435 for a day-and-a-half trip, all meals included.
Right.
Yeah, and you limit the load to 32?
No, 30. I think those are limited
31?
to 30. Yeah, we carry 33, but those are limited to 30.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's included except alcohol and Mexican permits.
Yeah, and you even have a soda fountain, right?
Yeah, that makes it nice, and that's all included.
That's cool.
Too. That's all part of the deal. Yeah, and super comfortable stateroom accommodations.
Yeah.
Great food.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great deal.
Yeah.
That's for a day and a half, and then you have, right after that, you have a 2.5-day trip.
Right.
Yeah. So how does a 2.5-day trip differ from a day-and-a-half trip?
I mean, basically, it's one more full day of fishing, and I think we could all agree that, the way things are, more is better than less. If you have 2 full days, especially with this bluefin fishing, you might be right on the cusp, and things are starting to change, and they're biting a little, and then it's time to go in. And it's like, God, if we only had one more day. I mean, definitely 2 days makes a huge difference. And if the fish are biting good, then you get 2 days of good biting fish. The other advantage, I guess, is range. Depending on where the fish are, it's going to give you, I don't know the mileage, but it'll definitely give you a bump up as far as how far you can go. Or, you do well one day, or you need to make a move. You have the ability to make a move and either add to or recover from day one.
I think, too, is what's cool is with the setup that we have going on right now, where there's clearly some pretty darn good fishing on, 30 to 80 pounders, but there's also shots at that trophy grade fish, 200-pounders we're talking about all the guys catching, and you could conceivably have a great day where everybody's done a bunch of yanking and cranking on day one, and it really takes the pressure off. I mean, if you go yummy flyer fishing for the day, you're not going to catch 50 tuna. No. You're going to catch a couple at best, but those couple you catch are giant, lifetime, everything. So, cool things about those when we have the potential trophy fishing that we do right now is you can mix in a little bit of both. And
yeah, and there's that fish that's been down there at 150 miles or so as well, and that you can do that on a day and a half, but it's tough. Yeah, I mean it's that's a lot of running, but you do a 2.5-day trip, it's if you need to go there, it's a no-brainer.
That's cool. But coming in July, when you're going to start your regular fishing schedule there, it looks like that's kind of the time when that stuff starts to push up. We've had those hurricanes down south pushing stuff up. So
lately,
you could potentially have a lot of time on the water. And the advantage of that day and a half or the 2.5 day is it's all about time on the water. Sometimes on an overnight trip, if they're biting in the afternoon, you miss all that, right?
Yeah, we've been involved in that scenario, a 1-day trip or a 2-day trip when it starts to bite and you're driving home. Yeah. Driving past, sweeping schools on the sonar, but you've got them kicked up because you already stayed out too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have that ability to fish until the sun goes down for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, I want to remind you, if you haven't downloaded our app, Let's Talk Hookup app is on the App Store as well as the Google Play Store. Just search Let's Talk Hookup, and you'll find our great app that Adam manages for us there. And this Thursday's Throwback Thursday, we're going to have a feature with Captain Art Taylor and Captain Dick Uranga from June of 2005,
That's so cool.
talking about albacore. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So be sure, if you haven't downloaded our app, because it's only going to be available on the app, download our app and check that out at the App Store or the Google Play Store. It's the Let's Talk Hookup app.
All right, hey, when we come back, we're going to find out who the lucky caller is. It's got the Father's Day special, the brand new pair of Olokai shoes. We got more Let's Talk Hookup coming your way on the Mighty 1090.
Hey everybody, this is Captain Dwayne Diego, 4-pack charter captain, here to talk to you about Parker Boats and the good folks at West Coast Marine. When it came time to start pinnacle sport fishing and get my own boat, there was only one choice. I wanted a Parker. Then there's a real good reason for it. The fishability and seaworthiness. I've been fishing on Parkers for years now, and I know the abuse they can take. Parker Marine builds a heavy-duty, industrial-strength boat, probably overbuilt, but that's what I need when we're out 12 hours a day, over 300 days a year, running charters. The guys at West Coast Marine built me one heck of a fishing boat. From the custom tower with steering and throttle controls to the backup bait pump system, my Parker 2520 XLD will deliver me to the fishing grounds reliably and safe. Take it from me. If you're ready for a new Parker at a fair, upfront, honest deal, you need to see Kevin Kelly at West Coast Marine, located at 1555 Newport Boulevard in Costa Mesa, or check them out and their inventory and information online at westcoastmarine.com.
There's nothing more peaceful than fishing. Just me, my pole, and some bait. Oh, and my life jacket, of course. I like fish, but I don't want to end up at the bottom of the water with them. Save the ones you love. A message from California State Parks Division of Boating and Waterways.
Quality is the name of the game at Seaforth Sport Fishing in Mission Bay. Free parking and fully stocked tackle shop, plus a great fleet. It's no wonder Seaforth Sport Fishing is a favorite among anglers. Come aboard top boats like the Aztec, Cortez, Endeavor, Apollo, Outer Limits, El Gato Dos, Pride, Tribute, Tomahawk, Prowler, Pacific Voyager, and the Voyager. Plus, the new Seaforth, Sea Watch, and San Diego offer the finest half and full day trips available. Seaforth Sport Fishing. For charters or regular open party schedule, check seaforthlanding.com. Run by fishermen for fishermen in Mission Bay.
When it comes to fishing rods for saltwater, there's just one name you need to know: CalStar. Take, for example, the Graphiter series. It's a true graphite and fiberglass composite rod, the finest it's ever been built. And for anglers seeking traditional performance, durability, and quality at an affordable price, the CalStar West Coast series of rods and blanks are the ones for you. Their master craftsmen bring decades of rod building experience to every rod they make. So if you want your fishing rods to be truly state-of-the-art, I always recommend CalStar at fine tackle stores everywhere. Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. I can't believe that 2 hours goes by that fast. This one was crazy. Big winner of those Olokai shoes, the Mackay Lace, going to Dawn in Temecula. Dawn, congratulations. There's nothing that Olokai makes that isn't killer. You're going to be so stoked.
You're going to really enjoy them. And John Coniff, Islander Sport Fishing, again, so much. You know, one thing we didn't talk about is your brand new skiff that you built, too.
Yeah, well, I can't take
That
credit
thing
for
is-
building it.
Well, I mean that you put
I bought
together.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
On Amazon, no less.
No way.
And a 16-foot skiff delivered to my front door from Amazon.
From Amazon. How about that?
It's nice, though.
Yeah, it's a nice skiff. Yeah, roomy, brand new, and nice Yamaha outboard on there.
Yes.
Sweet. You bought that Yamaha on Amazon, too?
No, I bought that H&H
Okay.
Marine. I'll give him a shout-out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, from Jeff at H&H.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah, good guy.
Yeah, for sure. So if somebody wants to ride the Islander this summer, 1.5-day trips, 2.5-day trips, and more on there, or you want to book one of those shark trips, how do we get a hold of you?
If you're interested in any of that, you can call our office and talk to my wife. The phone number is 619-224-4388. But if you're looking for a fishing trip, it's probably most expeditious just to go straight to Fisherman's Landing, and that's 619-221-8500, or islandersportfishing.com or fishermanslanding.com.
Fishermanslanding.com. And you'll have your brand new schedule on the Islander.
Yeah, I just saw the email. It looks like it's going to be up in a day or two. It's done.
But in the meantime, I wouldn't waste too much time. Go
No.
to fishermanslanding.com and check out the Islander schedule right there. Just type in the boat Islander. It'll bring that whole schedule up, and you can book right online.
With as killer as that boat is, the crew you've got this year, the guys working with you, like, this is not going. And the fishing clearly as good as it's already rolling off to. It's going to be a busy year.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. All right, John, keep up the great work, and
Thank you.
We're glad you're doing kayak trips again next year.
Yeah, so
Look
am
forward to
I.
ours.
So am I.
All right, definitely. Hey, thank you for listening today. Rick and I are off to the airport to go to Alaska.
See ya.
And the Kingfisher Charters. We'll be back next Saturday and Sunday. Next Saturday, Jeff Mariani from Cedros Kayak Fishing and Ron Lane from Fast Lane Kayaks will be in the Mighty 1090 studios with us. And then next Sunday, from Shimano, the West Coast man himself, Robbie Gant, will be here. Thanks for listening today. Thanks to Adam on the other side of the glass for all he does. And we'll see you next week right back here on the Mighty 1090.